Hello, welcome to the Daily Political Tarot and Astrology here on the Black and Orange channel. Thank you so much for being here. I am here 365 days of the year. I'm not usually putting lotion on my hands on screen, but here we are. I'm here 365 days of the year to take your political questions out of the chat. So just leave your questions in the chat before I come on. 10% of my income from everything Black and Orange goes to Feeding America at feedingamerica.org, which supplies food to food banks across the country. That is an ongoing thing. We have epic troll slayers who keep us safe. And if you're watching this on replay, hello. You can go down in the description box. All the questions are listed there. I timestamp them as I go. And we've got a great community because of you. You've been so kind to each other and so kind to me. Thank you. All right. Oh, dear great Gussie, do we have good stuff today? Oh, I'm glad you guys like the overlay. All right. Okay. The first question is actually, we're starting right in at 1:15 in. I mean, we are on it. The first question is actually from both Lisa and Velda Ray. Fani Willis, how much do we love her? Fani Willis has concrete proof that Trump's team, if not Trump himself, was behind the voting breach in Georgia. There was an actual voting breach in Georgia. And there are links in the description if you want all the gory details. Mostly it's talking about Trump's lawyers. They're, his crooked, massively crooked as a $3 bill lawyers and what they did. But she has proof of them discussing this in a meeting with Trump himself. And this is not an influence, new. Actual voting breach. There was a right-wing jerk who was in charge of elections in it was like Coffee County or something. What name? Who was like super MAGA and was saying, well, these machines are just terrible and can be easily breached. And so the Trump people just jumped on that. And then he invited them in. They gave them invitations and had them come down. And they're on security camera, actually in restricted areas. So the question is, will Fani be able to link this directly to the Orange Menace? Oh, happy birthday, Mrs. Katura. Happy 43rd birthday. Bless you. Joyce Matthews says, yeah, there's a video of that. Sharon Rice being let into the building. Yep. So the question is, are they going to... Oh, Trumpy. Oh, Trumpy. You think you're complaining about Fani Willis now? Oh, thank you, everybody. Thank you. Very kind. All right, Fani Willis, Donald Trump. You've got proof of his team is. I don't even know what to call them. They're not minions. I wouldn't say they're demons. They're henchmen. Yeah, henchmen. Trump's lawyer henchmen, but can you nail Trump with the actual voting breach that he had a part in this? Alan, I like that. Oh, M. Kelby says Magadonians. Alan, I prefer yours. Criminals. Yeah. Oh, Tigress of Forley. Goons. Oh, I like that. And Isabel Moss is suggesting misguided idiots. Yes. Felteray says Trump cultists. Yes. I like all of these. Phil LaFleur says happy birthday. Oh, it's not my birthday. It's Mrs. Katura's birthday. It's Mrs. Katura's birthday. And I am far beyond 43 years old. So my birthday is November 6th. But thank you. I will be turning 52. Yeah, 52 in November 6th. Anyway, all right. Lemmings, Sharon Rice. I like that. Mary Huddleston is suggesting lawyer toadies. Oh, yeah. All right. 8 of Wands. There was so much done. There was so much done at that time by so many of these. I'm liking goons at the moment. Goons. Spell Moss 52 is the new 20. Thank you. All right. King of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles. As if they were just regular Republicans. Well, please. Oh, the moon. Chaos. Howling at the moon. Knight of Wands. They're showing their real colors. These are Republicans. This is the Republican Knight. This is the MAGA Knight. Strength. Bullying. This is a strength card that's gone bad. Because you've got in the center of the reading, everything comes down to this howling at the moon, chaos, creating chaos. Republican actions, strong action. They thought they could do what they want to cause chaos. I don't have an emperor, though. Oh, please. Raymond de Pascal says, MAGA's asking, why are they prosecuting Trump? Everyone says he committed crimes. MAGA says, that doesn't make sense. Yeah. Yeah. Or my discussion with a MAGA person after January 6th, the week after, who said to me, well, it had to have been Democrats dressed up in Trump stuff, because Republicans aren't violent. I had a Nathan Fillion moment. Yeah. Oh, but it's all going to come to light. Oh, it's all going to come to light. Knight of Wands. And they have reason. His goons have reason to be worried. Talking to you, Mrs. Diet Dr. Pepper. Sidney Powell. I get the arrogance. You're in the middle of a congressional deposition and you're asked a question and you ignore to answer the question while you grab your soda. And then you answer. Ten of Cups. Oh my gosh, there's so much. We are going to be so happy. High Priestess. There are things we don't know about. Legal decisions that were made. Two of Swords. I'm not getting Trump. I'm not getting a direct line to Trump. However, what I am getting very clearly is that they've got so much, and she's already got Trump for so much. And to some extent, we do need to temper our expectations. Fani Willis is expected to, this coming week really, is expected to indict about 12 people. And also this is indicting. This isn't convicting this week. So we need to understand that we're not going to get everything we want. We're not. But it's going to be really, really bad for Trump. Because if she's bringing RICO charges, that will legally bury you if you are convicted. RICO laws. Anyway. All right. So, I didn't see anything about it here, but let me share a photograph with you. I'm feeling the need to share a photograph with you. You know, I was not in any kind of hurry at where are we? We're at 11:15. And then we'll come back to Georgia. 11:15. Ay. All right, save that there. Pull up an image. This way? The other way. Image. Okay. I was not somebody who was in a hurry to jump on. You know me by now. I do have a tendency to give people the benefit of the doubt when they really don't deserve it. It's like a knee-jerk reaction with me. So I think I need to get rid of this. And I need to make this bigger. All right. Guess what this is? That is the state of Ivana Trump's grave. I kid you not. Yeah. I was not in any hurry to jump on the idea that he put documents, that he put stuff, hid stuff in her grave or what have you. But, and oh my gosh, I mean, I am going to be I know I'm going to be devastated when my mother passes. We bounced around, well, for my dad's job, and it was really the two of us for years and years. And even with our differences, I mean, she is my heart. So when my mother passes, I'm going to be devastated. However, there's no way, if I'm anywhere around, that I'm going to let her grave look like that. Exactly, Tam. Her kids are okay with this. Exactly. People are saying no marker, not even a. Oh wait. If you look really closely, yeah. Betty Cantrell was suggesting maybe she isn't in there. Well, she was cremated, so chances are she's there. But Cosmic Goat Lead's asking, where is the stone marker? The flower beds? No, it was in the middle of that overgrown mess. So considering that Trump isn't even having his gardeners, his groundskeeper, taking care of this, and apparently the kids don't give a flying leap. What the heck is the deal with this grave? Joyce Matthews says it could be fake and her ashes are somewhere else. Hilda Fleur says they don't even have a place to leave flowers. Exactly. So let me go back to the other picture. Now, granted, it is likely my mother will be buried across the country from where I am now, but oh dear great Gussie. So what the heck? That, if you go to follow my finger straight across the middle of the, near the middle of the picture, that's the headstone. Exactly, Felder Ray. There should be a nice bench, flower landscape, real headstone, something. What's going on with this? Three of Pentacles. Yeah, it's not exactly the island that Princess Diana is buried on, is it? Not exactly much of a plan. Hilda Flor says a tree at least. Something. Yeah, not exactly much of a plan. Page of Pentacles. Cheap. Yep, you guys are talking about it in the chat. Lynott, hey Lynott says, I think there's more reflection of the cash flow situation. They're doing the bare minimum to keep from being. Hang on. They're doing the bare minimum to keep from being cited by the city. Could be. But definitely cheap. Two of Wands. Six of Wands. Ace of Swords. Ace of Wands. This reeks of cheapness. Even this, it feels very like rickety, like it's a movie set made of wood, not stone. And this Page of Pentacles, that is cheap. That is doing things on the cheap. Say a few words, feels very insincere, because Trump's all about his own victory. But then I've got two aces. Why have I got two aces here? Both legal or Sword of Truth and Wands, which is MAGA. What's up with the two aces? Unbelievable. That's a point. Raymond Pascal is saying gaudy is an understatement. Yeah, normally what Trump does is gaudy as all heck, but oh, Susan Ailes says, Alex Kitty of the Gooseberry Green Eyes says hello. Hello, Alex Kitty. Hello, Kitty. Greta says maybe the aces mean there's something sinister in the casket. I'm wondering if it's some kind of new action, new beginning. Glenda Miles says, I just checked. There's no evidence Ivana was cremated. Weird. Knight of Swords. Are we going to get some legal action? He's going to lose Bedminster. He's going to lose Bedminster. Greta says maybe the casket will be dug up. The new owners may, yeah, they would do that. I just got this like a bell ringing. He's going to lose Bedminster. And then the more frontal part of my brain is like, well, but he's gotten away with so much. And it was like, no, that was just like a bell. Financial devastation. 9 of Pentacles. Hanged Man. Empress. It's still a marker for her. 5 of Cups. 10 of Cups. Really? 3 kids, and neither of them could care less. Yeah, exactly. Jared has $2 billion to invest. Maybe he'll buy Bedminster. That was it. Sitting pretty. She died very suddenly, and the kids were upset, but that was then. This is now. All right. So, is Ivana going to be exhumed? Maybe even just by new owners who are like, we're not keeping a grave here. Sherry, Voices from the Swamp. Yes, one would think Ivanka would see to this. She is executor of her mother's estate, so it's her responsibility, and her daughter. You would think she cared enough about her mom to want to take care. Yes. Or at least be paying for something, a bench, some flowers, better care. Unbelievable. Allison, hey Allison, I hope you're okay in Hawaii. Bless. What do the Trumplings think about the gravesite? Oh, man. 3 of Cups. They were hurt when she died. I mean, the kids are not complete monsters. They're awful, but they're not as bad as their father. But that's not saying much. Let's say the bar is low. Empress, 5 of Cups, 2 of Cups. They're sad, but that doesn't mean they're going to do anything about it. Look into it, take action, because the narcissism is strong. The selfishness is epic. So, bless you, bless you, bless you. All right. So, there's that. I saw the picture and it was like, oh, I need to share. Okay. At 24 minutes in, let's go back to our happy place. Will we see indictments from Fani Willis this coming week for Donald Trump? Allison says, I'm on Oahu. I'm fine. But broken heart for Maui. Yes. I understand you're on a different island, but it's still, I just want you to be okay. Don't worry about you, my friend. You're such a sweetheart. And you're so good with the kitties. All right. Fani, hey. Hi. What do you think? New moon's on Wednesday. New start, new beginning. Oh, we're beginning to see the light. Chaos. The moon obviously reflects the sun, but this feels like, in this case, the moon is the opposite of the sun in this case, because this is chaos. This is trying to cause chaos. This is trying to overturn the election. This is trying to do things in the dead of night or underhandedly or in the dark. And this feels like, no, nay. We're bringing light. Two of Wands. Three of Wands. Oh, okay. They're waiting on the right. The dozen people that have talked about Fani Willis going after, all of them, or people who think they might be on that list, are just waiting for the communication. Waiting. So they're waiting right now. Does that mean we're going to have to wait until next week? This week or next week? So August 14th to the 18th? Or do we have to wait into the 20s? 21 to the Empress. Oh, she has got this. She's all over this. The energy is, she has got this sorted out. It is beautiful. It is thorough. It is fantastic and solid. 7, of course they lied. Oh, I need to turn that off. You're going to be hearing wind chimes the whole time. Seven of Cups, Knight of Pentacles. Whoops. 7 of Cups, Knight of Pentacles, Moon. I wonder what's going to be later in the week. Because they're trying to get their defenses ready to fight back. And there's going to be epic meltdowns on the right. Epic meltdowns. I'm melting. I'm mega. I'm melting. The case is set. She's ready. She's crossing T's and dotting I's, but the case is ready. Janelle Espinosa, it could be New Moon Day. That could be it. Prompt says even the chimes are signaling celebration. Page of Cups. Ooh, that's a nice little surprise. Hello, little fish coming out of my cup. Again, there's the Sun, Hierophant, and Justice. Kaboom. It's ready. It's ready. So let's hope. It's soon. It's strong. It is strong. I'm definitely getting that. Sun card, Hierophant, Government, Justice. Oh, yeah. Major Arcana. Oh, yeah. It's going to be a thing of beauty. Marie Sutton says, Celtic Tarot Sheila got a hit. It would be the 17th, which is this Thursday. She said it was clear audio. Okay. Do Women Matter? Vote Blue 2024. She is witnesses. She's seeing witnesses. 2 people on Tuesday. That's true. Rob D says new moon is Thursday. Well, according to Llewellyn, new moon is Wednesday. is it like stupidly? No, it's at like 4:30 a.m. Central Time at 23 Leo on Wednesday. So, and on Tuesday, I had talked about this yesterday or the day before about how the sun is squaring Uranus Tuesday evening. But that means that all day long it'll be coming up on that, which is people in general being really not having much patience with the think outside the box Trump foolishness. Do wild things. People are going to be like, I'm over it. So Valerie Sargent says, according to Duran, it's on Monday. Valerie Sargent, as far as I'm concerned, you won the internet today. That was awesome. When is the new moon? According to Duran, it is on Monday. That is awesome. Okay. Oh, it's coming. It's coming. It's coming. It's huge. It's solid. That's really what I'm getting. What day specifically? I'm not really getting that, but man, am I getting it solid. Man, okay. Oh gosh, I've been talking a lot today. At 32 minutes in, I'm only on question 3. Yikes. 32 minutes in. Legal analysts are weighing in that the judges in Georgia will fall along the same lines as Judge Chutkan in D.C. and not put up with Trump's antics. Trump is currently blasting Fani Willis because she is the only person he can talk about who is not covered under the D.C. protective order. How will Trump fare when his only discussion available is regular politics? When his only discussion available is being a traditional candidate and selling a future presidency instead of focusing on the past and his opponents. Now, we are going to be looking at how, did Trump troll Matt Gaetz or troll DeSantis? Sorry, I just saw Gaetz' name. So in Iowa, but oh wow. So Trump, how are you going to do when you can't talk about any of your cases? 2 of Wands, like that's going to happen. Star Melody Elizabeth B says, I wish Trump would shut up. Well, that is what our president said. Shut up, man. Knight of Wands, Page of Swords, Wheel of Fortune. Knight of Wands. Yes, if someone hits you, you've got to hit back twice as hard. Oh, go ahead. Go ahead. Do it. Do it. Go ahead. Because right next to that in the middle, I've got a Page of Swords, which is still, that's bullying, but it can also be being held accountable via in law, because if Judge Chutkan decides that you have been tampering with witnesses, doing things to mess up the trial, she's not going to put you in jail. She's going to move up the time of the trial. Your delay will go no, nay. It will be sooner, and soonest. Soon, sooner, and soonest. Go ahead. Run your mouth. Go ahead. Don't let us stop you. He can't. He can't do it. Not for long. He can do it for a short amount of time, but he can't do it for no. Just no. And while Trump is doing very well in Iowa, apparently 35-15 Apparently, ahead of the pending indictment, Georgia Republican voters are reporting Trump fatigue, and his poll numbers are dropping. Could this trend spread? Are people finally getting tired of hearing him? Susan Hale says, how about September for Trump's trial? Yes, let's do that. King of Pentacles. So Republicans, traditional Republicans. Yeah. Lois McDonald says, hopefully Georgia will oust MTG while they are fatigued. Yes. Janelle Espinoza says, when they see the list of indictments, I bet that moves the needle. Yep. Oh, that's a death card that we're starting out with. Oh, Marby, thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Did I mention that Fani Willis has a really strong case? That's the death card. That's the justice card. I don't do many personal readings, but if you came to me and said, you know, they're talking about bringing charges against me, I would say, what did you do? That's bad. That's bad for him. Five of Wands. Everybody pointing at somebody else. You did no, I didn't. Blah 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 blah. Page of Pentacles. Queen, the beautiful Queen of Swords. It's hard to see their faces on this deck, but beautiful Queen of Swords. That would be Fani Willis. Prosecutor. Wait, just wait. Can we take a moment to enjoy Trump's future? Yeah. I could kiss these cards sometimes, I swear. All right. Yes, Loves McDonald. Epic. Yes. Felder says a Christmas court date would be a wonderful gift. Ooh. Yes. That would be awesome. All right. So next, this was carried over from yesterday. Kevin had asked, he had watched over on Midas Touch. Popak did a video on Judge Beryl Howell. And Kevin was saying, after watching Popak's hot take on Midas Touch last night, I get the feeling it may be Judge Beryl Howell, who is the mystery woman who takes Sniffy to the mat. Is there a way to ask the cards? I can ask. She definitely, if you go look at what she's already done, let's just say Trump doesn't consider her a friend. But I don't know. I'm leaning towards Chutkan. Could be Fani Willis. It could be all of them. Susan's saying, let's enshrine those cards. Oh my gosh. Robert Zimmerman, thank you. Thank you. Fool. Trump is a 39. Two of Swords. Eight of Swords. Two of Pentacles. This is minor arcana, but she's definitely messing with him, what he's done, what he will do. And don't forget, Letitia James, the Letitia James case begins October 2nd. Yep. Mary Huddleston said, how many readers have said it will be a woman to bring the orange abomination down after all the crimes he's committed against women and humanity? So fitting, yes. And it's even, personally, even better that it is a woman whose skin is not lily white, which just adds that extra char to the burning of his toast. Racist. Blankety blank. Anyway. So I'm not necessarily getting her, but I think it's a combination. Tigress of Forley says it needs to be women plural. Oh yeah, everybody should. Everyone should get a shot at this guy legally. Everybody should get a legal shot at this guy. Glorious. Okay, moving on to Ford at 41:45. Okay, Velda Ray was asking, will Trump's lawyers challenge Judge Chutkan's limits on evidence sharing? If yes, will it just be another delay tactic? Like take it to an appeals court? They'd have to have something to argue on their side. And what can you argue? You are in a case. When you are a defendant, criminal defendant, your First Amendment rights, some of your First Amendment rights get paused just to give you a fair trial. Lois McDonald, thank you so much. Thank you. So, cards right off the top of the deck. 7 of Wands. Trump is on the defensive. And I am here for it. Okay, I only pulled 4 cards. GM Dave says the black women in Trump's life will make him crazy. Yeah. Page of Swords. 2 of Pentacles. 7 of Swords. 2 of Cups. You see, here's the thing. If Judge Chutkan tried to put Trump in prison, outrage, etc., but by just moving a court date closer, if he violates this, how can you argue? I mean, what's there to argue? The far right isn't going to get that bent out of shape because it's already there's already an agreement of how. I mean, it's already in the law that you have a right to a relatively speedy trial, and to some extent, yeah, the timing of that is set by the judge. So they can't work up the same level of outrage. This is weak. But this is us over here, like, cheers. We're seeing what you're doing. I don't think they've got much of a leg to stand on. I mean, they can try, but there's not much here. So, Alan, absolutely genius move. I underestimated her. Actually, I didn't know that was a possibility. So glorious. Janelle Espinosa says, plus she already wrote out the terms of release. Mm-hmm. Absolutely. All right, what else have we got here? Oh, gosh. All right. We're going down in the sludge. Bring down some positive energy. Bring down some divine energy into yourself, because we're going to read in the sludge, and I don't want us to be infected by hazmat Gaetz. 45 minutes in, hazmat Gaetz campaigned with Trump in Iowa and told the crowd that, quote, only through force do we make any change in a corrupt town like Washington, D.C., unquote. Are you stupid? Okay, don't answer that. Only through force. He then went on to say that when the crowd sees people, quote, coming after, unquote, Trump, they should, quote, know that they are coming for our movement. They are coming for all of us, period, unquote. This is echoing rhetoric of January 6th. Will Gaetz face any consequences for inciting more violence? Oh, Greta, that's glorious. Jamie Raskin said Democrats will release a report about all the millions of dollars Trump pocketed while he was president. Yeah. Oh, Gaetz, you absolute slime mold. Karen Connery says, what? He said that? It's Hazmat. Hazmat Gaetz. He is toxic. 7 of Pentacles. He is entitled. He is spoiled. He is selfish. He is cruel. Devil. World. Lovers. He is also apparently taken a job at Newsmax as an anchor while still in office. And Janelle Espinosa is reminding us, Gaetz asked for a pardon, whatever for. So he says, yes, he said that. I saw the video. Thank you. Rob D says Gaetz has a forehead that precedes the rest of him in doorways. I can't really say. I can't really say anything about anybody's forehead. Salty Chip, hello. Selfish and spoiled, yes. So this is Major Arcana. There's a big change. End of the way you've been doing things. Diving straight down into the deep end of the cult members, because you're a rotten human being in the first place. Spoiled brat. So, things are about to change for him. So is it just, that seems like an awful lot of Major Arcana for just changing jobs. Darren says it might be a good time for some boo-boos and kitty magic. Yo. He's snoozing and he's all happy. Oh my gosh, earlier this morning as I'm shuffling, because I want to see if there's anything more here, I was working, had my arms forward, and Boo Boo walked back from the window, plunked himself down on my arms, one leg over this wrist, and then rested the side of his head right against my heart chakra. And just snuggled in. And I was like, I can't get any work done. I guess I'm sitting here for a while. So I was like, all right. So I just sat and meditated and drew down some positive energy because he was so happy. Anyway, all right. Hazmat Gaetz, you slime mold. Yes, Greta, boo-boo heart medicine. Yes. Kathy Ritchie said, he said, enough, Mom. Oh, the screeches. Yes. Rob. Yes. All right. King of Wands. King of the Morons. 6 of Swords. You got some changes. Big changes. Coming for you, Hazmat Gaetz. Big changes. legal places you need to go, big changes over a whole bunch of lies and Five of Pentacles. Now, if it was just this, I would say, well, that could be his new job at Office Max, News Max, MAGA Max, Moron Max. Anyway, MAGA Max. This could be him going to that new job, although swords are usually, it could be a contract, but it's still stretching it a bit. Seven of Cups, this is the lies they tell there. And I would think, well, okay, maybe this is his new job. But then I get the Five of Pentacles, which is the little match girl card, which means, yeah, that puts a whole different light on these first two. These are the lies he is told. And these are legal matters. So he's going to be out on his ear when even MAGA Max may not actually want him anymore. You don't say. He is cruising for pain, cruising for a bruising. It always bugged me. Do you remember the Basha cover of Cruising for Bruising? A bruising, cruising for a bruising. We are cruising for bruising, my baby. A bruising. It's not cruising for bruising. It's cruising for a bruising. Anyway. All right. Doesn't matter. Okay, the troll. The troll has landed. I do like when they go after each other at 52:15. I'm going to love this. All right, there's an article, there's a link in the there is a link in the description box to the original list, but I actually sent this to Miss Sarah this morning. Also, I mean, I'm a Star Trek kind of person, but also she really likes the memes about this, so I will also just share just randomly before I get into the meat of the story. I sent her this. It made her very happy. Yeah. She likes the Gowron memes. I just thought, anyway, I thought it would cheer her up. Okay, anyway. So, this is in the Washington Post. Trump swoops into the Iowa fair, defying customs and clashing with DeSantis. Oh, grab a drink, curl up for a minute. Let's enjoy this, shall we? Apparently, there's a thing where a candidate will flip pork chops with Iowa's governor. Whatever. And suddenly the crowd that had craned to watch Florida Governor DeSantis flip pork chops with Iowa's governor suddenly looked toward the sky. Donald Trump's plane was arriving. They clapped and cheered. We love Trump, some of them chanted earlier. Some of them had chanted earlier. We love Trump. We love Trump. When Trump got to the pork tent, I can't make this up. I can't make this up. When Trump got to the pork tent, midday, with DeSantis' camp far away resting in the shade, he didn't actually grill. He posed for selfies, passed out Make America Great Again hats, and rather than linger all day to court voters, he was gone before 2 p.m. Okay. Trump supporters did hand out pamphlets bashing DeSantis' record, and There was a this is key. There was a mysterious plane that circled over DeSantis's Fairside chat with a taunting message echoing criticism DeSantis is too stiff. The plane's message was, "Be likable, Ron." The Trump campaign paid for the banner. Yeah. Just checking to see if there was anything else. It was just Trump blew off Reynolds' Fairside chats with the candidates, and he did his own thing, showed off his star power, an echo of his first run in 2015 when he arrived at the fair by helicopter and bragged about the size of his crowds. Well, whatever size you can manage. He has tiny hands. I don't. Any other part of him? God, I don't want to know. We don't need a traditional candidate, said Iowan Jason Bruce, who sometimes wishes for a more professional candidate, but said the former president with his bulldog attitude remains his top choice. He's not alone. Even as he faces growing legal peril and has been indicted 3 times this year. And watching DeSantis at the pork tent Saturday morning, I can't. I can't. Yeah, okay. I'm moving on. Okay, so Trump spent his time in Iowa trolling DeSantis hard, from talking smack about him at a podium to flying the banner overhead, reminding him to be likable, Ron. Trump got his dig in wherever he could. Did he manage to rattle his opponents? Did he help himself? Did Trump help himself with the potential voters? 5 of Swords. Insult to injury. That would be your troll. That would be your flat out successful trolling card. There's his plane. We like Trump. We like. Oh, I'm sorry. Were you flipping pork chops? You flipping pork chops? Wheel of Fortune. 2 of Pentacles. Page of Cups. Just sit back and watch. Because as big as Trump seems, all of these jerks are on ground that is eroding quickly. Eroding quickly. Yeah. So I enjoyed that. just saying. And actually, I talked a lot today. So actually, I'm going to call it for the day, but I'm going to carry over the other questions for tomorrow. Happily. And I'll need more questions tomorrow. It is 1:21 p.m. here in Chicago at 3 o'clock. Sarah and I will be over on the Creative Sprints channel. She's back today. And this week's going to be glorious. It is. It's going to be glorious. And we're gonna watch it together. And if anything happens, any news break, big news, any big news breaks or anything like that, I've got my emergency live stream set up, ready to go. Can go in, hit the button. Hi, let's talk about what's just happened, and that's what we'll do. All right. So hang in there, and please remember you're not alone. We are in this together, and Lordy, there are good days ahead. All right, so take care. And I'll see you this afternoon over on Creative Sprints, or I will see you right back here tomorrow. I'm here 365 days of the year. Take care. Have a great day. Lucky Girl is saying, I still can't get the term pork tent out of my head. I know. Oh, those flipping pork chops. All right. Bye.